All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV, and I guess it's actually the Europa Conference League. How is everyone feeling about the Conference League? How is everyone feeling about the Conference League? Because at this point in time, that is where we're heading. That is the only way. So, the question is, are you okay with Conference League, or you want to just sit out of Europe for one season in entirety? Just sit out of Europe for one season in entirety, and let's rally back and focus on the league. So we are here joined with us is Barnett,
Big up, big up.
one of my moderators. How are you, bro?
I'm very, very okay, except taking out Arsenal as our mood killer. Yeah, I'm good. How about you?
Let me see. Let me see. Hold on, give me a second, right? Getting a feedback. I think it's because I don't have in my ear for good. It's not good now. Yeah, so I'm good now. Yeah, it's good now. What's up? What we're saying, bro?
Yeah, I'm saying I'm good, man. Except the mood killers, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
uh, Big
How
up
about you?
Maya, ever present, omnipresent. Barnett, I'm good, you know. I am good. We're gonna run through a few things. This won't be a long stream. I don't intend it for it to be a long stream. You know me already because this season, this stressful is a very stressful season. It's actually a season I want to finish really, really quickly. And we're
Yeah,
in the last stage now. We're actually the last stage right now. So, what's your take on the Conference League? Are you willing to play in the Conference League? Do you want to see the team playing in the Conference League?
it's the league itself. It's good, but
Mm-hmm.
it's good. It's good, but for Arsenal, it's not good because the name of the club is
Mm-hmm.
going to be downgrade, and it would be good for the youngsters, but
Mm-hmm.
we as a club, Arsenal,
Yeah.
Invincibles 20 years ago, we're not supposed to be in that.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. We
An
don't warrant.
embarrassment.
Yeah. Typically, basically, we don't warrant to be in this club. If you can look at the back and back of the the, the the screen itself, you'll see a dominant team, a team that reigned for years. Quality players. As you guys can see, the tallest person out of that was literally one of the best defensive midfielder in the English Premier League, which is himself, the man himself, Patrick Vieira. But as I said, I don't intend for this to be the longest stream. What I want to do, let's run through some of the few things. So Barnett, do you
Yeah.
think Arsenal can move up the table?
Um, to how it looks, Leicester has Spurs. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Everton has City.
Mm-hmm.
So I think so. If we beat Brighton, we're supposed to get a Europa League place. I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
it's possible.
You but I know it's possible, but if we should get the Europa Conference League position, um I think that would be seventh. I think it would be seven because
Yeah,
and yeah, and there's a strong possibility that we'll get it. There's a
yeah,
strong
it is.
possibility that we're getting, but
But
I'm afraid of it.
yeah, it's going to be teams that we've never heard of.
Mm-hmm.
But if we really want to do it,
Mm-hmm.
I guess go for it
Yeah,
because it's
I
a
agree.
competition.
Wolverine scratch said, Aguero. Yeah, well, they actually win it already. You guys won it already, Wolverine. So I don't see any issues in that actually. But let me run through. Let me see if I can bring up the league table to see what we are looking like. Um, let me see if I can bring it up so you guys can see it. Um,
And it's different because
mhm.
if City win the Champions League, there would be one more space for Champions League team in the Premier League. I think.
Yeah, if City or Chelsea win it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if City or Chelsea win it. So the likely position that is available because the maximum points we can get I'm so sorry that West Ham actually won their last game, and it was looking good for us because West Ham will be playing Southampton, so I think that's gradually. I think that's a win for West Ham. But what we are looking at right now, is the league table, and the furthest we can finish on this table is actually seventh. Well, that's not a look. That's not a good look. That's not a good look. But
No.
we as a fan, I think it would be best if we actually don't make it to Europe and do go full 100 into the rebuilding process. That's what I am advocating for. 100% in the rebuilding process. So moving from that, we talk a little bit about Arsenal. We talk a little bit about the Conference League. We want to go into the starting lineup now, and let's see what the starting lineup has to offer, because it's what this is the part of the show that I always look forward to, the starting lineup.
Same.
Literally my favorite part of any Arsenal show, the starting lineup, because I like to see what people are thinking, and I like to see if people are thinking the same way I am thinking. But most of the time, it seems like you're the one, Barnett, who will always get the starting lineup correct.
Yeah.
It seems like you need to take Arteta's job.
I doubt it.
Arteta need to hire you as a wingman in the dugout. So big up Theo Nero, big up as well. I'll be doing a stream after this. I'll be doing a stream a couple minutes after this for another half an hour. I'm going to speak about the Barnsley and the championship playoff. I'll be speaking about the championship playoff because we have a few Reggae Boys that are going to be in the championship playoff finals. So we're going to do a stream after this to speak a little bit about that. Barnett in goal. What are you saying, Leno? Potentially leaving. That's the thought around town. But our Matt Ryan, who you think?
He said that he's staying. That's what I heard. Yeah, that's what he said. But the future can hold anything. We're
good.
playing Brighton. We're playing Brighton tomorrow. Matt Ryan's team,
Farmer team.
basically. Yeah.
What if Matt Ryan decided that he wants to give Brighton something?
No, I'm wondering if Arteta would play him so that he can show Brighton that he's the right number one keeper, or but at the same time I doubt it. Burnley no.
Okay, so I think it's Leno because Arteta knows that he wants to give Burnley the 100% confidence.
Yeah, and Leno got selected for Germany's team.
We all know at left back who's going to be that man.
Kieran Tierney.
And at right back, who are you putting in the right back position?
I'm putting Callum Chambers. Just that.
Chambers?
Yeah, Malone.
Because Bellerin is on the move, right?
Yeah, he's injured though.
Yeah, I know he's injured, but he wouldn't be first choice in the same sense because he's out. He's literally 1 foot out. And Dennis Suarez, I think, is a player that they might get a piece of a little cash for because he signed a contract, and he's at like 29, so he's in the right age bracket. So we can get a piece of money for him. For the centre back pair, who are you looking at?
Is Murray back? Is Paul Murray back?
Pioneer said if Leno leaves Arsenal, should get Blake. We're not running a retirement home, bro. Arsenal, we're looking at younger keeper. Leno is like 28.
28.
And playing at the top tier level.
I would have Gabriel and Murray, to be honest.
Gabriel and Murray again?
Or even Gabriel and Holding, because that's the partnership.
I'm moving away from Holding. I'm so sick of Holding laps in the early part of the minute and then conceding an early goal. And from the moment I saw Raheem Sterling jump ahead of Holding and win one header.
He plays good in games, but you can't give him a 10 because of what he made in the first in a first part, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because like the City match, he
Mm-hmm.
played good, but just did not get the header over Sterling. So that really
Yeah, but
yeah,
that is good enough. But that is more than enough for us to lose the game. So it's difficult to back him.
yeah,
So we're going with Mari and Gabriel. I think that's a fair enough pairing.
yeah.
So when you look at the central midfield area now, we're looking at is Granit
Wait,
Xhaka available now?
before we get to the midfield,
Yeah,
in during the game, I think it would also go to a back three with Murray,
yeah,
Chambers, and yeah,
Chambers and okay, yeah. And yeah, that's actually typically we transition from back three to four quite so often. I'm not sure if many people see that we do it, but we transition a lot from back
yeah,
three to back four. Um, so in the midfield era, Granit Xhaka is back, right?
yeah. He will play.
Yeah, Granit Xhaka is Arteta's boy. For
Yeah,
some reason, Granit Xhaka is every coach's boy. I don't know what Granit Xhaka is doing. He has some
he's
news for. He has news for Arsene Wenger. He has news for Unai Emery. He has news for Freddie Lundberg. And now he has news for Mikel Arteta. He's
he,
always either the captain or he's always playing.
he's important though. He's important. We need a
Yeah,
player like him, but just better.
yeah, I think so. And his partner, the
Party.
man Thomas Party. Now we're going into the dangerous era, the difficult era to select a team. um, who you would use in the attacking midfield position? We have heard that Odegaard would like to stay. What do you
Yeah,
think about that?
he said that he wanted to stay, but it's also hard for it to confirm because of what's happening about Real Madrid
And the
and
price,
yeah,
the price tag. So who do you use in the central attacking midfield area? We have Odegaard and Emil Smith Rowe. So would you because of the unsurety of Odegaard, go ahead with Emil Smith Rowe because he's the future of Arsenal and and that is the direction that we want to go.
Emil Smith Rowe because he's playing good. Why drop him?
Yeah. Right.
And I've seen in a couple of games where
Mm-hmm.
Emil Smith Rowe and Odegaard has played together, but Emil
Yeah.
Smith Rowe drifting on the left side.
Yeah. Floating.
Yeah,
For me, over onto the right hand side, Nicolas Pepe. This one is not a hard one for me. Nicolas Pepe is in great form.
great
I
fun.
find it difficult to drop Nicolas Pepe with the form that he's in right now. The difficult part now, is over on the left hand side. I'm hearing some music in the background.
Oh,
Yeah. The difficult part now is over into the left hand side. We have Saka, Martinelli, and also is Saka Martinelli. Oh, Saka and Martinelli are the one vouching for that position. Um, who would you use over to the left hand side, Saka or Martinelli?
Martinelli because Saka hasn't been having a good run of games.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't been playing okay. So I would give Martinelli that chance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to end
So,
off the
so,
season well.
so it's Martinelli then, and the way he came on in the last game to win the game for us, I think he deserves that
Yeah,
opportunity right now. What the? Yeah, and up front, none other than the man himself, the man that we signed on the big contract, who I doubt will leave Arsenal anytime soon, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Kabame.
And from this
Yeah,
team, Barnett, do you think we can get anything from this team?
all right. So, looking about the opponents now,
Mm-hmm.
they have Maupay. Maupay is very irritating as a striker.
Mm-hmm.
He can get to on your nerve. So, I would have Murray to dictate the pace of the game and all that, because he's very
Mm-hmm.
good at that.
Yeah.
And Gabriel, as I saw that recovery run, what he
Mm-hmm.
made against Zaha, I
Mm-hmm.
think his pace would be vital, and both of them their aerial strength, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Yeah.
that can use
Yeah.
very well.
And you speak some facts. You speak some facts, and I'm saying that this is a strong enough team to get something out of it. But what I do know is that Brighton, they plays a high possession football where they dominate possession in high areas of the pitch where they push you back while they box you in. Something similar to what Manchester City does. I can see them trying to implement that as well, but we do know that our team has the quality. Now, on their team, I'm looking for us to dominate the midfield, try to get Thomas Partey involved as much as possible to limit Bissoma's potential that he might dominate the midfield area. So we'll have to get Thomas Partey on it as possible. We can expect to see some crunching tackles in midfield from Thomas Partey and Bissoma, because these are the two names being mentioned, and Bissoma wants to play for Arsenal. So this is his chance for him to come and show what he has. We also this is the right time for him to stand out and bring something to the table. Last thing, Barnett, what is your score prediction for this game?
Oh, can I mention one more thing about?
Yeah, sure.
A very underrated player, Trossard, the number 11 from Brighton, sat down Ruben Diaz twice. So I just hope, Callum Chambers. I would put Callum Chambers on as a right back because he's more of a defensive right back, and every time he gets forward, he doesn't waste those balls. So that's why I would use him as a right back. He's the type of right back that is not the fastest, but when he goes forward, a chance creates.
Yeah.
So
what's your score prediction for this game?
I would say 2-1 Arsenal.
Ooh. I will take it. I will take that. I think it's a cagey game. So I might say 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0. And that is actually from my heart. For me, I think it might draw 1-1 because these guys create a lot of chances. We're going to be playing against Welbeck. We know that these guys, whenever we play against our former players, this is their perfect opportunity to turn up and do something great. This is their perfect opportunity to turn up and do something great. But Phil Jones said, yeah, man, good lineup for 9th or 10th place finish. It's okay for Arsenal. But Barney, thank you again for coming on.
I'm expecting a goal from Abba.
You're expecting a goal from Abba?
Not expecting, but I hope he scores. I have a feeling because remember what we have our fans. So
a goal from Abba to finish off the season. Spectacular.
And another reason the fans could have played a part why he's not playing good this season. Also with malaria and stuff, because as you see every time he scores, that the bat down, what's it again? The Spider-Man mask and all of that.
Yeah.
He gravitates to the crowd and all of that.
Yeah, he's one of those infectious. He has the infectious personality where they solely rely on what the feedback that they're getting from people around them. So like a socialist, they operate based off the social environment that they're in. So as I said, thank you, Barnett, for coming on. Thank you everyone who tuned in.
Yeah.
I'll be doing a stream after this about the championship playoff, the Reggae Boyz that are in the championship playoff. So please smash that like button before you go. Massive respect everyone who came in. Big up people, thank you. Military Guna TV. I'll be doing a stream after this immediately. So tune in for that in the next 15 minutes. Going live again. We have to speak about Jamal Lowe, Ethan Pinnock, and Ivan Toney, because they will be facing in the championship final, and we'll be doing a bit of predictions for that as well. So big up people. Military Guna TV. Tune in next 10 minutes. I am out.